listening to Phil DeBella, and this is Flashcast by PDB. And today I want to talk about strength of character. And what does that actually mean? About your character and your strengths. So I'm really going to talk about how your strengths and shadows, which some people talk as weaknesses, can actually contribute, or they do contribute to building your character. So character strengths, well, these are the positive parts of your personality. And they impact the way that you think, feel, and behave. So it's something to understand, right? That your character strengths are the positive parts of your personality, and these will impact the way that you think, feel, and behave. And from the onset, I'll use myself as an example. I'm very fortunate enough to have Jana DeBella, my wife, who's been on the show many times, who's actually a mindset coach, along with a psychology degree and a whole heap of other stuff, NLP. But she's also done the Gallup strength testing, and she's done my strengths and she's done hers. And my key strengths are the following. So my key strengths are restorative, which is problem solving, strategic, visionary, execution, and ideology. So I've got a great combination of problem solving with vision, with strategic, being able to execute. So these are all things that contribute to my character, but of course they can also contribute to being my shadows or weaknesses if not used in the right context. And so point one is that character strengths are the positive parts of your personality, and they will impact the way you think, feel, and behave. So what I suggest there is, if you got access to Gallup strength testing or would like to have a look, there's plenty of qualified people that can do the test for you. It's inexpensive. It's a great way to get to know yourself. It's not a test as such where there's right and wrong. Out of, I think, 36 different strength characteristics, it will identify your top 5, and it will help you understand yourself and really understand what makes your character strong. And keep in mind that part 2 of that is that your strengths can become your shadows. And to use mine again as an example, in business, my strengths are supercharged, right? The ability to problem solve, to be a visionary, to have great ideas, to be able to execute, all great strengths. However, when you bring them into the family home and think of a situation where my wife wants to just download and have a chat with me, and she starts talking and I'm butting in trying to solve her problems, I'm trying to solve them strategically, I'm trying to solve them, with the long game in mind, I'm trying to do them with great ideas and with vision, and I even want to help execute, I become a pain in the ass. So it's a great example of where your strengths can actually become your shadows if not used in the correct manner, and something to really be across. So point 1 is to really understand and put yourself in a position to understand your character strengths, and you can do tests surrounding that. Gallup's is just one of them. And 2 is to understand that your strengths can often become your shadows if not used in the right context or right manner. So these are very important things. The next thing around your character, how can you show your strength of character? Well, I've found from many years of dealing with so many people, and I always say I'm in the people business, as we should all be, is those that really have strong character, that have really, the characteristics, or they show and display great, call it strength of character to me, those that are empathetic, which are ability to apologize when something goes wrong. So they celebrate the wins, but they also put their hand up and accept and apologize when things go wrong. They avoid shortcuts. They are kind. They volunteer to help others. They're in service to others. They give credit where credit is due. They show public gratitude. They help build people up and put them on pedestals rather than tearing them down. These are all things that I see in personal traits that show great character, and great strength in character on an everyday level. A lot of this obviously flows onto and comes from mindset. And you got to understand that mindset is the engine room here. What's going on in our brain is the engine room, 60 to 70,000 conversations daily. So what we're going through in our engine room, in our mind, is going to obviously contribute to this strength of character that we have. And I think one thing that we're all chasing is happiness, and understand that happiness actually comes from within. So those that have a strong character or character strength are happy people, and they understand that happiness comes from within. They're healthy, they're loved, and this all contributes to making them happy, but understanding that happy comes from within themselves. They're not looking for others to validate them. They're not looking for others to show them the strength. The strength of their character comes from deep within and understanding themselves. They smile a lot. You'll find that they're always the ones with the positive mindset. They've got beautiful things to say. They're very rarely dragging other people down. And these are all the things that contribute to strong character. And we hear about a lot of it, in business, but I wanted to really focus that it doesn't change whether it's personal, professional family, the strength of character and the traits of people that have strong characters are all of the stuff that we've just been discussing, that it comes from a place within. You know, one of the best books I've read is Happiest Man on Earth by Eddie Jacow, you know, survivor of the Holocaust. A great book to read, especially around this, you know, that shows and epitomizes the strength of character. Eddie Jacow was just an amazing character with great strength to be able to survive the Holocaust and talk about it the way he does, and the way he talks about happiness, that there's more than things and money that will make you happy, that a person's worth is much more than their bank account. You know, these are some amazing things that show the strength of a character of someone that's been through one of the most terrible atrocities in life, and the messages that come out of it. So to me, Eddie Jacow epitomizes true character strength and a great role model, where he talks about tomorrow will come, but first you must survive today. One of the things that got him right through the Holocaust. Absolutely amazing. Happiness doesn't fall from the sky. You know, it's in our hands. We are responsible to make ourselves happy. And as I said before, it comes from within us. It's not about being validated from others. It's about learning in life that we're part of a larger society, and that what we do and how we contribute to this society will make us feel better, that our efforts today will affect the people that we may never know about. And yet again, that builds personal, you know, character strength. And these are all the things that to me make up the foundation of a person. And these are things that I'm constantly working on in myself, is analyzing and saying, well, what is the strength of my character? How can I build on that strength of my character by knowing myself more, but doing the work? And as I constantly say in these flashcasts, you've got to do the work. And it's so important that we all do the work as individuals on ourselves, because if we're better ourselves, we're better for our family, we're better for our peers. But it's so important to work on that and understand that mindset is a driver. And understanding that in life, as I say, life's measured in moments. The better we are within, the happier we are within, the more ability we have to live life and create amazing moments. So if you really, really want to explore this further, Happiest Man on Earth by Eddie Jacow is a great resource to read, to see and hear from a man who just epitomizes, to me, the whole concept of character strength, to be able to go through what he did through the Holocaust and send the messages that he does, and the way he talks to how he went through it, and the mindset behind it, and all the things that just show the strength of character of a great man. So, you know, as I said, I've tried to encapsulate some of those points in 10 minutes or under 10 minutes, but reading that book really will be life-changing for many, so I highly recommend it. Character strength. All about you being the best you can be, tomorrow better than today. And you've been listening to Phil DiBella, and this is Flashcast by PDB. Until next time, go and be the best you can be. Hi, this is Phil DiBella, and if you don't know already, in 2022 May, I'll be putting the dancing shoes on with my daughter Annika for Dancing CEOs Queensland. She can dance and I can't, but the journey's going to be fun. And we're doing it all for a great cause. So Dancing CEOs has been around for a long time here in Brisbane. It's an amazing organisation and charity event. They raised over $500,000 this year, and I look forward to it in 2022. If you can give $5, $500, $5,000, whatever you can would be great to support a great cause. It goes to Women's Legal Services Queensland, who make sure that women and children that are affected by domestic violence are looked after. So a great cause, 100% tax deducted, no admin fees, which is something that we love about it. 100% of your donation goes to helping those that need it. So support Annika, support myself, and support Dancing CEOs. The link is provided below. Please give what you can.